Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy Joshua Masta y estoy en otro video de Imperio de Jade, justo donde lo dejamos con Qui el promotor, el cual estábamos en esta especie de arena y un matón nos mandó a llamar.
From what I know of them, the guild doesn't usually conduct business this openly, or in such elegance.
¿Ah? Bueno, parece que está aquí. Es Chole
Before
afortunado.
you face Kana, I'd like to present you with a mutually beneficial arrangement.
¿Quién se beneficiará más de ese acuerdo?
Fortunately for you, my employer, Kailan the Serpent, has a vested interest in your success against Kana.
Salgas
This is sweet
victorioso
poison Lin,
frente a
a
Kana.
master of the Toxican arts. Lin, allow me to introduce Tiger Lifts the Mountain.
I know
Oh,
this
sí,
one by
mi nombre
reputation,
falso.
and that's enough. I trust you'll consider this discussion private and potentially very beneficial.
No me gusta el cariz de esta cobrando oferta tuya delante de lo que tengas que decir. ¿Qué hace aquí la siniestra envenenadora? A ver, que técnicamente voy a tener un trato con ella, pero pues en sí, ¿qué tiene de malo que pierda?
Not even if it offers you a chance at the Bronze Division Championship? Crimson Kana's rise to Bronze Division Champion has been good for business, but she has become troublesome of late. She believes that the Serpent runs the arena with little concern for honor, and she's right. The problem is that she cares.
¿Qué tiene que ver esto conmigo?
The Serpent and I believe that Kana needs to be stopped. We want you to replace her as the Bronze Champion.
Ok. Sigue.
It should be a simple matter to slip a slow-acting but extremely deadly poison into Kana's drink before the match.
Ah, qué desgraciados. No pienso tomar parte de un asesinato.
She will be dealt with regardless. Why not benefit from our actions and ensure that her removal is clean?
When Cho approached me regarding this matter, I felt that it might be in the best interests of the Greater Guild if I were involved.
If you accept, the guild will cover half of Lin's usual fee. The remaining cost would be roughly half of your winnings from defeating Kana.
Y si le cuento a las autoridades, a ver, es como de te están asaltando, es como de "Wow, me estás asaltando, voy a llamar a la policía para que te detengan". Básicamente te mete un tiro antes de que pase algo. No me desangraré recurriendo a un veneno, sí,
If
creo
that
que
is
es
your
lo
choice, then
mejor.
so be it. You may deal with Kana on your own. I strongly advise you not to bring this up to anyone. I hope my point speaks for itself.
¿Ya ven? O sea, es
This
de
Kana
eso.
woman would appreciate knowing what you have learned.
Our business is concluded. It is time for you to leave.
¿Puedo ir con Kana? ¿Dónde está Kana? ¿Qué es esto?
Don't stare at me. I'm not here for your amusement.
Ah. Ah, vale, no puedo abrir la puerta. Entonces... Khan... Soldado de hierro... Kana, aquí está.
Thawir nis tu kuiruk. Ayer fun. Soir irwu nisir tintina yewir. Wafun. Wo nisir wir uknokuna fifir. Patier.
Me pregunto qué hablarán. Tengo que advertirte. Cho, el afortunado está tratando de eliminarte. El afortunado mencionó, necesito saber qué piensas de ello. A ver, tratando de
Soir
eliminarte.
uyufwis patuyer.
El afortunado me ha ofrecido sus servicios de envenenador. Prefiero no decir cómo lo sé.
Uxayer kun
No me lo
nikak no
ofreció.
aku. Kwawir fuisir aku fayita.
Pero como sea, para mí es una especie de victoria.
Uxayer caritas funir sisayer ir furk tatasir. Ir karano sakupono.
Ok. Te considero como un oponente verdadero. Quiero que nuestro este sea justo. Estemos vigilados uno a otro si queremos que lo buenen los combates. A ver, que sea justo.
Oxier watuafu ni froto usosawir. Uktatasir ni ryoki.
Uy, dinero, dame plata.
Monowiri fuiro. Tarir noka sisayir.
¡Ah! Es... No, pero puedo enseñarte cosas que nadie más conoce. Si sabes vencedor, te enseñaré algunas de las técnicas avanzadas. Uff, me vendrá bien un nuevo estilo. Es una magnífica recompensa. Gracias. Sí, yo pedí instrucción como primera opción. La plata es algo secundario. Yo el afortunado mencionó la cofradía. Necesito saber qué piensas de ella. Ok, ¿qué puedes decirme de la serpiente? Ok, eso es bueno, eso es bueno. ¿Qué papel desempeña la cofradía? Ok, extorsión. ¿Por qué tolera el imperio la cofradía? Sí, eso es algo que quiero saber. Ah, bueno, tiene sentido. Ah, para encontrar reclutas también. Vale, vale, vale. Hablemos de otra cosa. Sí, creo que ya. A ver, salta a la vista que no te gusta este lugar. ¿Por qué no te vas? Ok. Eso tiene sentido. No, no lo tiene. No, ok. Yo el afortunado mencionó... Creo que ya es todo. Eso es todo lo que tengo que preguntar. Oh, acá parece haber una misión secundaria. Guardia del... No, espera. Daoshen jugador.
They say you're in good with the guild. You're allowed into the back rooms where Sweet Poison Lynn runs her shop, aren't you? I have a favor to ask of you when you have a moment. My name's Gambler Daoshin, by the way. I run the straightest dice in the Imperial City. I wouldn't want to feed my children with tarnished silver, would I? Good odds and fair play. That's how I keep them coming back.
¿Cuál es la naturaleza del juego?
A simple enough game called High-Low. You predict how you'll roll against my toss and double your coin if you're right. You'll catch on easily enough, I'm sure.
¿Qué favor es ese que necesitas? Sí, es muy
I know you're allowed to go
sospechoso.
freely into the back room past Qui's office. Would you carry a message to someone in there for me?
Ok, parece fácil, lo haré con mucho gusto. ¿Qué mensaje necesitas que lleve?
There's a merchant in the back named Sweet Poison Lynn. She has connections with the guild, the real authorities in this place. I want to expand my operation, but without the guild's approval and protection, I can only take very small bets. If I made any larger transactions, they'd be quite upset.
¿Qué haría falta para conseguir su protección? Supongo que la aprobación tiene un precio. Ah, esto es raro.
I spoke to some of the lesser guild members, and there's a set fee that must be paid to Sweet Poison Lynn. It took me some time to save up the silver, but I have the fee. I just can't get back there to talk to Lynn and pay her directly. If you could go in there and pay her on my behalf, I'd happily repay you.
Ah, ¿qué pasa si te excedes con los límites en las apuestas? ¿Qué saco yo
Offer your
ayudándote?
game with higher bets, of course. I'm sorry I can't offer you more, but you must admit this is a small favor.
Te ayudaré. Iré a hablar con ella. A ver, te ayudaré.
My thanks. I'm sure Sweet Poison Lynn knows about my interest. I've been angling this deal for a while.
Sí, creo que, a ver,
The sooner
creo
you
que no es
go,
buena
the sooner you can
idea.
up the antes.
Porque, o sea, este tipo, pues, No me da muy buena espina. Aquí está, Lin.
What do you need from me?
Tengo que hablarte de Daoshan el jugador.
Dao Shen? He has angled for a long time for our permission to run a larger game. He's honest to a fault, but he still pulls in a fair bit of cash. I was wondering if he'd be resourceful enough. One of my associates has already told him of the cost involved. Are you here to deliver his payment?
Tengo las 500 de monedas de plata aquí mismo. Ay, ahora. Bueno, está bien.
His payment? Good. Give it to me, and I'll send someone to go discuss the new terms of his operation. Now, back to our business, yes?
¿De dónde sacas tus
I have my
mercancías?
sources. Some of them rich, some of them poor, and all of them very concerned with their privacy.
¿Son bienes robados?
These fine wares may have changed hands a few times over history,
Huh.
but that's the nature of such things. If you're
Bueno.
that worried, don't buy anything.
Viéndolo desde ese punto, sí, sí. No tengo... No te preocupes, magia, solo es un lugar, porque regresas desde aquí, enséñame lo que tienes a la venta. Uy, a ver.
Magical enhancements and knowledge.
Realmente no tenía nada interesante. A ver, volvamos con el sujeto.
Before you say a thing, I had a visit from one of Sweet Poison Lynn's contacts.
¿Cómo fue?
Fantastic news! I can up the bets. Now you can wager 10 or 25 silver on each roll. This is perfect, and I have you to thank. Thank you again for paying the fee from your own silver. Here's your repayment and a little extra for your time.
Quédate la plata. Necesitarás cubrir las apuestas ahora que son mayores. A ver, eran 500, así que la verdad no era mucho. Y tengo que recibir puntos buenos, así que...
Hay
puntos
I
buenos.
promise to use your generous gift wisely. Now that we can play for larger bets, what say we set up a game?
Yo vine a luchar, pero terminaré jugando. Bueno. Explícame cómo
The
funciona.
rules are easier than the lonely daughter of an outskirts farmer, my friend. You make a simple prediction of high or low. Then we roll. I throw first and you throw second. If you wagered high and roll above me, you double your wager. If you wagered low and roll below me, you also win. If we roll the same, the house takes all.
Ok. Si dices menor y sacas menos que yo, también ganas. Si sacamos lo mismo, la banca gana. Y si saco menor, sí, si saco menor y... ¿Qué clases de apuestas
Thanks to your help,
aceptas?
I can take bets of 10 or 25 silver. I expect the guild likes the work I'm doing at those rates.
¿Ofreces algún otro
High low
juego?
is easy to learn and people like it. Why change?
Bueno. A ver, esto es lo que tenía
Right
que
you
saber.
are. Educated as an ancient scholar, I hope.
Que tomen los
That's
dados.
what I was waiting to hear. So what'll it be? Will your roll be higher or lower than mine?
Apuesto que saco más que
High
tú.
it is. Let's see how sure you are. How much will you bet?
10 monedas de plata.
Let's see how they fall, shall we?
Ay,
Not enough spin on the wrist to best my roll, it seems. Don't worry, you'll make it back on the next round. What say we try again?
por ahora es
Thanks again for all
suficiente.
your help.
Sí, perdí 10, vale. Bueno, a ver, a lo que vamos. Venimos por esto.
Many people try to break into the bronze division and fail miserably. You should be proud of yourself.
You deserve it. It was an honor to face you.
Crimson Kana is the champion of this round. You'll have to face her eventually. Be ready when you do.
A ver, háblame de mi siguiente. Hablemos de nuevo sobre... No, ya sobre el siguiente combate de una vez.
I was ready to give you an attempt at the bronze division for your last match. Now it's time. Are you ready to face Crimson Kana, the finest sword this august arena has seen in 5 generations?
Sí, empecemos.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Victory and a pair of unique blades stands between Tiger Lifts the Mountain and the Bronze Division Championship.
Uy, me encantan sus espadas. Dios, es muy fuerte. ¡Ah! Dios, 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 ¿cuánto me quitó? Ah, no, caeré de nuevo con lo mismo. Uy, 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 uy. Vale, parece que no tengo la ventaja de la distancia. No, no, desgraciada, me hizo un ataque en área. Ah, sí, esto lo aprendí. Bueno, más bien me recordó hacerlo. Bien, ya no puedo hacer el... Oh, Dios. Ay, sí le di. Ay, no. Uy, se acercó muy peligrosamente a mí. Ay.
Kana's winning streak has been broken at last. I don't know if you've heard, but Kana has proclaimed that the first fighter who extriciates her from her championship will learn the secrets of her technique.
Oh,
sí.
sí.
Al público le ha encantado la pelea. Creo que eso vale un poco más de plata, ¿no? Debo preguntar algunas cosas.
What?
Háblame de mi siguiente combate.
Now that you are champion of the bronze division, the silver division awaits.
Ah, sí, ¿a quién le importa la
It seems
plata?
that indirectly, the serpent has decided to keep your career interesting.
Oh,
A demon has been added to the regular roster since your earlier victory. And since you've shown aptitude, I'm letting you face him first. This is indeed an honor, though it will not be easy. Are you ready to defeat this horror?
sí, empecemos.
Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
Will the demon rend flesh from bone, or will a lone warrior prove stronger?
Diablos. No me agradan estos elefantes demonios. Ay, Dios, cierto, son inmunes. Ay. Lo bueno es que son lentos al darse la vuelta. Uy, casi me pongo enfrente de él totalmente. No, eso me dio. Uy, no quiero las púas. También había probado el ataque en área. ¿Por qué? Porque me leí el como lo tengo en disco, me leí el menú guía.
Another demon falls. We shall have to add a new division for you alone if this keeps up.
Vamos, que es división de bronce. Debería haber, pues, más divisiones.
And the serpent's private chamber is just off of it. You may as well go now and see what he wants. Oh, and one other thing. The serpent has requested that you visitate him alone. I know you usually have a friend with you, but they'll have to remain behind for this meeting.
Ok, entonces... Uy, a ver. Kana. Vine a este lugar. Okay. ¿Qué vas a hacer ahora? Ok, enséñame. ¿Y por qué no aprovechaste ese fallo? Oh, vale, es lo mismo que me explicaron, creo que con el... En la escuela del leopardo negro. No. No. Fue lo mismo que me explicó el otro sujeto con los bandidos cuando derrotamos a Gao. Que se supone que tengo un estilo en el que parece que tengo muchas aperturas. Pero pues en realidad es como fingir que tengo aperturas para que se me acerquen y yo pues poder contraatacar. Así que eso dice que sintió una debilidad en mi guardia, pero que no pudo encontrarla. Oh. Ahí está lo que digo. No eres la primera que lo menciona. ¿Debería estar preocupado? Sí, ahí está. Qué raro. Sí. Lágrimas carmesí. Dios, las espadas. A ver, técnicamente he estado tratando de quitarme el aliado, pero no he podido, así que... no es por acá. Así que veré... es hablar, claro. Sí, vale.
This is almost sad. Am I truly so threatening to the mighty Kai Lan the Serpent? Regardless, I'll be waiting with the others if you need me.
Veamos qué tienes para mí, serpiente.
You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks. You are a young man, but I know you have the wisdom to see that my friendship has advantages.
Oh.
You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future.
Si estás proponiendo que haga trampas o amañe la pelea, no me niego. Siempre me interesan oportunidades. A ver, si estás proponiendo que hagas trampas, sí, a ver.
Cheat is such a pedestrian term. I prefer to think of myself as a creative engineer. Like the fountains that channel water throughout the land, I spread entertainment to the people. Right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Aquí has told you about us, if you didn't already know. Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate below the view of the authorities of this great empire.
Sois unos criminales. ¿Me estás sugiriendo que me una a ti? Sí, a ver, me estás sugiriendo que me una a ti.
I am suggesting that we align our goals for a time, an arrangement that could benefit us both.
Okay.
The guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed, and with his death, a new leader must be chosen. I intend to replace him in that role, and I need good people to back me.
Ok. ¿Eres consciente de que soy el que eliminó a Goldman? O sea, si se lo digo en la cara, no, es que a ver, no se lo puedo decir prácticamente, porque o sea, me delato que ante todo el imperio. ¿Quieres apoyar la piratería y la esclavitud junto a un arrogante... Oh Dios, a ver, ¿qué puedo hacer? ¿Quieres apoyar la piratería y la esclavitud junto a un arrogante hijo de... Oh... Ah, sí, se lo voy a decir, quedaría graciosísimo.
Did you? An interesting claim. And one I'm not sure I believe. You don't match the description we have of the killer, but then the descriptions are fairly tenuous. If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins a repayment for that debt in full. There is the matter, however, of your friend, Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here and that he left the arena. But do you know why?
Honestamente, no lo sé, no me lo dijo. Oye, sí, ¿por qué Torbellino?
Not to tell you about this part of his admittedly spotty past. Whirlwind's past is certainly a colorful one. Did he tell you that he was thrown out of the arena? Public displays of rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder, excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating in public.
¿Qué demonios? Eso no es nada bueno. ¿Puedo aceptarlo? Sí,
If you
aceptarlo.
trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive fighter, but he is better avoided than confronted. We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox, wisely
Voy
stayed
furioso,
here and
ya
went
sabía
on
que
to become champion.
me sonaba.
You could reach
O sea,
that
era su
point
hermano.
yourself, you know. Indeed, that's a distinct possibility. To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I will work together closely.
No quiero nada de ti. Dime tu oferta antes de que decida nada. Sí, a ver.
A wise position to take in any negotiation. I can respect that. You see, what is that noise?
Hey, you can't...
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
No, you won't, Whirlwind. Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as so many do, in your odorous presence. We may talk again. Perhaps.
We're leaving now. You and I have to talk. Alone. It's important.
Ok. Oh, ahora sí, para abajo.
Look, you can't trust Kylon. I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it if he were really crafty, but... You didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind? Step back, Cho.
Cho.
Once in my life, I've got something important to tell someone. You have nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the serpent's
Oh, perfecto,
tail.
vamos a pelear. Oh, creo que por eso el juego te pedía ir solo, porque te cambiará de aliado. Uy, qué bueno. Toma. Dios, mis hielitos son muy débiles. Uy, a ver, voy a sacar a relucir las... Oh, es que vean. Y a ver el ataque cargado. Pues hago unos cortecitos y luego unas estocadas. Dios, me hizo un ataque en área. Pero también puedo. Ahí está. Son algo cortas. Al lado de ti todos son pequeños. ¿Estás bien?
Better than I've been in a while. All this best behavior when you're in the city business was wearing on my nerves. Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kylon's thugs, you know. Not at all.
¿Qué quieres decir?
Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was. Then my brother came to the city and decided he'd join the arena too. The arena was about the same as it is now. Aquí and Kylon were there and Lucky Cho too. But he was just a runt back then.
¿Tu hermano sigue luchando o...?
My brother became the arena champion. The Raging Ox.
Ah, que se
They
retiró.
said he
Lo
retired,
mataron. Oh.
but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know. I'm the one who killed him.
Oh. ¿Cómo es que...? A ver, sí, ¿por qué lo
Raging
mataste?
Ox was one of Kylon's men.
Ah,
Well, he
vale.
wasn't always. Kylon approached me first. And when I turned him down, he went to my brother instead. When Ox joined up with Kylon, I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting his way to becoming champion, and doing a little work for the guild on the side.
Las cosas se... ¿Por qué no lo detuviste? A ver, seamos
He was so
comprensivos.
cocksure and wouldn't listen to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kylon, he stopped talking to me. Soon Ox became Kylon's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was a common thug. One night I followed Ox back to Kylon's. I was drunk and I was mad.
Oh, ya.
I just wanted to tell Ox how dangerous Kylon was. Convince him to leave. But Kylon was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to stop me. When it was over, Ox was dead, and my axe was covered in his blood.
¿Y entonces qué pasó?
Kylon just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I wasn't so stunned. After that, I left. For the first time in my life, I ran. I ran, and then I drank myself into a stupor that lasted for half a year.
Kailan es una serpiente, está claro. No te pongas a llorar, miembro. Tenemos que irnos. Es una serpiente, sí.
You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself about working with a serpent. Lucky Cho's death just put you on the serpent's wanted list. I'd really like to see Kylon's face
Técnicamente lo
become arena
matamos.
champion.
Lol.
Of course, I'd rather just kill him. Come on, let's go.
Bien, y hasta aquí el video de hoy. Si les gustó, den like y compartir. Seguiré subiendo videos sobre este videojuego. Así que nos vemos hasta la próxima.